Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Sorry about the chair in the corner there, that's my daughter's. It hasn't made it into her room yet, so yeah, and there's a sleeping puppy dog in the background, and it's all happening. So I do apologise about the echo. And the lighting. I will get some proper lighting and some rugs on the floor. But hey, I'm sort of semi-unpacked. I'm getting there slowly. Okay, I'm using the Runic Tarot, and what I want to have a look at in this particular reading is I want to have a look. I'll be really quick because my battery is down to about a third, and I left my power cable up at my father-in-law's place. So I might be running up the coast this afternoon to do that. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? I want to have a look at the Argentinian election. So I believe that's happening today. Milei, oh, there's some anxiety over it. I mean, he is prepared to let Argentina burn. Just hang on to what he wants and let Argentina burn. I gather he's not doing well. So it's going to be interesting to see whether there's how he goes in the election. Entertainment only, because I gather he got thrashed in a recent election in Buenos Aires, which has 40% of the population. So if that's an indicator. Now, what's happened? First of all, he's a former TV celebrity. Oh, gee, where have we seen that before? Um, and and was elected in on all sorts of promises that he hasn't been able to uphold. I believe his sister has been absolutely embellished, uh, not embellished, involved in some a huge corruption scandal. Apparently, a close ally of his was outed as a drug trafficker. He's just all a bit of a, yeah, one of those. Absolutely part of the Felon 45 Orange Twerp Club. Now, I want to have a look. Apparently, the bailout's up to 40 billion. Those in the US are not happy. It's like, how come you got 40 billion to send over there when you're cutting SNAP and not paying your military, etc. in the US? With the government shutdown. Now, my guides did say ages ago when the shutdown was on the cards that the intention wasn't to open it back up in a hurry. Basically, it's ruling by royal decree at the moment. Now, but apparently what is happening is that the Kushner family and Sniffy Jr. and all the likes, those on that side of the Orange Twerp family, have been buying up through shell companies, distressed industries and properties big time in Argentina, which means that if the economy comes good, they do good. Okay, entertainment only using the Runic Tarot. Let's have a look at Millet. How's he going to go in these elections? Now, basically, the Orange Twerp has said that the 40 billion is only if Millet gets elected. So if that's not bribery, I have no idea what is. Come on down, let's have a look. Right, hey, let sleeping dogs lie. How's Millet going to go? Right, Ace of Cups. New beginning, emotional overwhelming, new partnerships. Okay. Now, apparently, the farmers in the US aren't happy because not only is news come out that is it Argentina that China's buying all the soya beans from? But also news has come out that apparently the US is going to, well, the Orange Twerp wants to remove the tariffs on Argentinian beef. So the US farmers aren't very happy about it. So let's see, this is a new start, new beginning. The Nine of Wands, which is challenged by the Nine of Wands, which is a guardrails and boundaries prevented from going forward is the challenge. How's Malay going to go? The Lovers, the energy that he's stewing in at the moment is the contracts and agreements. I do want to, I haven't got a cheating card yet, but it's still early. The Lovers, so the energy that Malay is stewing in is unbalanced contracts, agreements. Okay, partnerships. In the past, another Ace. A new money announcement. Righto, let's see where we go. Crowning this reading, for whatever reason, he thinks he's got it in the bag with the Four of Cups. He's not doing anything. He's not looking at all that is wonderful about Argentina. He just thinks he's got it in the bag. Okay, let's see where we go. The Knight of Wands. Some sort of fiery information coming forward. Volatile information coming forward. Externally, the Eight of Wands. A lot of wands popping up here. Information coming forward quite quickly, the results coming quickly. He's got this book presented here. This has actually got me really worried because the two symbols are the same symbol but flipped, which has got me really worried. Just having a look at my quick cheat sheet to see whether I can see the symbol, what it is, and I can't see it off the top of my head. But yeah, this is, unless it's a combination, but flipped, information coming out, flipped, internally, betrayal, treason, heartbreak, loss. Okay. Hopes and fears, the Judgment card. The outcome, the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know who he's up against. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and then the King of Wands. The three royals here. An inspirational man of action, which is not Malay. Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. It'll be women voting, but it's about home table financial issues, and the Queen of Swords is also about legal issues. And then we've got the King of Wands. I should look to see who he's up against. Eight of Swords, Moon card, an attempted steal. There's something here where, so we've got, Two of Cups, King of Cups, that can be must, and a Tower moment. Okay, so what I'm getting there is there's an attempt to subvert the election. He thinks he's got it in the bag through, it'll be the same sort of cheating that went on in the US, but it's not going to succeed for whatever reason. Okay, let's have a look. Is there going to be US election style attempted cheating in the Argentinian election? Right, that Queen of Wands. So she showed herself on the bottom when I was shuffling, but I glanced, saw her and thought, okay, I'll just leave it. Queen of Wands, inspirational female, bringing forward a powerful message. What is the attempted cheating? Page of Pentacles. Now, when I'm asking about voting in elections, Pentacles mean votes. The challenge could be the youth vote or information about the vote coming forward. I mean, this is also my DNI Haynes card. I know she's not the Director of National Intelligence anymore. We have yet to see her report on election interference from the 2024 election, but the Page of Pentacles, the challenge is information being brought forward about the votes. There's that Ace of Cups again, some sort of agreement, partnership, energy that they're stewing in. In the past, the Fool card, the Fool. Crowning this reading is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, these two cards came out before, so there's something really big here. This is about it's propped up against the rocks, this shield, this Ace of Pentacles. It's protecting in the face of an obstacle here. And again, votes, something about the votes. We've got the immediate future, the Magician trying to manipulate. However, externally, that was the plan, the Two of Wands, that was the plan. But internally, we've got that Queen of Cups again. Trying to keep a lid on things, but something's not been revealed. Let's see what the outcome is. The hopes and fears that the plan will come to fruition. But then we've got that Queen of Swords again, and that King of Wands again, and the Eight of Swords. Legally restricted, confined. There's that partnership and the Hierophant and higher authorities and the Ace of Swords. And if you want all four aces, there it is. The Ace of Wands. Huge new information coming out that will literally set things on fire. And then you've got the World card that will bring something to an end, and those that are involved in the election tampering will be turned to dust, basically. That's what I'm getting. So, if there is an announcement straight up that he's won, do not believe what you are hearing. So let's have a quick look. I'll just do one more. Pardon me. And then I'm going to go for a drive up the coast and get my power. Okay, a truth coming out that's going to spur somebody to flee. So show me, is the Argentinian election result? I've posted a hacking video on my post section, so pop over there and have a look. That just showed how easy it was to hack the the voting machines. Entertainment only, despite the safeguards. But let's have a look. Is this Argentinian election going to expose hacking, fraud, something along those lines? Is this Argentinian election going to somehow expose? I was going to have a look at the orange twerp heading off to China, but I'll do that tomorrow. Let's have a look. Rosie's done a really good video on this as well, and she didn't see Malay getting in either. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. Election security challenged by the Page of Pentacles. Information coming forward. Contracts and agreements, the energy they're stewing in. The Six of Swords in the past can be the attempt to flee, can be legally moving to calm waters. We've got the Queen of Cups crowning this reading. Something's not yet been revealed. There's that King of Wands again. Okay, immediate future. Externally, there'll be some sort of celebration, but it'll also be an ending. So expect Malay to claim victory really early on, because he expects victory. We've then got the Tower card internally. It's going to implode. And then we've got the Sword of Truth in the hopes and fears, the Ace of Wands as well, the Nine of Swords, and then the Devil, the investigation. Sorry, the overhead light's shining. As I said, I'll get my light sorted. This is telling me yes. I mean, you got yes and yes, an ending, things collapsing, big information coming out. The Nine of Swords, if you have a look here, it looks a little bit like either Russia or Putin, the wording there, but it's literally 1 off the 10, and then you've got the investigation happening. What was the next card? The False Friend. And then we've got reaping what you sow. Reaping what you sow and secrets being revealed. The Star card is upside down. Now, I don't usually read upside down, but this is about democracy being thwarted. I don't usually read upside down, but it came out upside down. We've got manipulation, the plan, the defiance, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress card. Flipping here, to me this looks like flipping with that 8 of Wands, too rash, and then we've got the King of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I think there is going to be information that just too rash and messed up is basically what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm just about to run out of power. So love to you all. I shall catch you shortly. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.